All right, you are listening to 89.3 FM The Bone. Also being heard on AM 1400 The Growler. And if you are watching us on Local Access Channel 22, oh man, then you are hearing my voice on our little simulcast. It is South Tucson Youth Football, and we are getting... We're getting to the end of the non-conference part of the season. It's amazing. It flies by so quickly. We're already end of week 3, starting in week 4. Every week, rivalry week. Yes, that's what's happening. Every game is a conference game going forward. Tonight we have the last 2 non-conference games. Our second game of the evening pits 2 undefeateds, Pablo's Roadside Tacos and Hacking Jeans Smokeless Tobacco Warehouse. One of those teams is guaranteed to enter conference play 3-0. I think right now we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 undefeated teams in South Tucson. One of those 6 teams will not be undefeated because the 2 teams that are currently undefeated are playing in the second game. We could possibly drop that number down to 4 because Shoeless Gym's Diabetic Candy Store, 2-0, are taking on 1-1 Crashzone Trampoline Experience, the CTE. And that's going to be a heck of a game as well. So 2 teams out of the Gluttony League are 2-0, and they are the last 2 undefeateds in the Gluttony League. So if both Shoeless Gyms and Pablo's lose tonight, then there'd be no undefeateds. Just to kind of go through the names of who we got. Interesting that I decided to go up against Raw tonight. Yeah, I tend to sometimes go up against SmackDown, and I'd rather go up against Raw because if I'm going to watch one, it's going to be SmackDown, and I'm certainly going to watch 205 Live tomorrow. Plus, I can just watch it whenever. I get the gist of it. I do what Namrapus says. I watch the pay-per-views and I say, okay, someone can fill in the blanks for me. Anyway, our undefeated teams: Sam & Sons Gazebo Repair, Taxes Roadhouse. Those are 2 3-0 teams out of the BCC. We saw Sam & Sons with an impressive win over You Need a Clown the other day. Danish Loose Chutney House are 3-0 out of the Foreign Legion. They had a big win over Rusty Pipe Job Plumbing. And, of course, the other 3 teams that are undefeated are all 2-0, and they're all playing tonight. It's Shoeless Gyms in our first game, and it's Hacking Jeans and Pablo's Roadside Tacos in the second game. No more delay. Let's get right to it. Our first game, Shoeless Gyms Diabetic Candy Store taking on CTE. Let's talk about our Star Watch. Star Watch brought to you by Taxidermy Wow. Never has a dead animal looked so fabulous. Taxidermy Wow. And we're looking at Shoeless Gyms Diabetic Candy Store. Those are your star players. Forgot that I had the logo up. There we go. Let's take it down. There we go. Right there are your star players for Shoeless Gyms Diabetic Candy Store. Let's go right to left on that one. That is star wide receiver putting on to Ritz. And, of course, running back, Kyoto Coitus Fish. And on the far left there, that is their captain, their outside linebacker, Denmarkus Finland. Denmarkus Finland. On the other side of the football, we've got CTE, the Crashzone Trampoline Experience. One of their players missed picture day, so we'll talk about the other 2. First off, the cornerback, Kerplunk Foley. Also in the center there is their quarterback, Brandon Nubian. And not pictured because he missed picture day is defensive lineman Sylvester Waffle House. I think we got Blinky coming in a little bit. It's just me right now. I lit up the bat signal. I thought Slip might come by for a little bit, but it's Raw. People still watch Raw, and they like to watch Raw. What's a NUBIAN? Oh god, that's an outstanding reference. Quick thing about these two teams. So while I'm talking about it, who you guys got? Let's hear who you guys got in this one. Do you have? Are we going with CTE or are we going with diabetes? It's really the question we're gonna ask here. While you guys are doing those, are answering those, I'm gonna go ahead and go through what we need to know about these two teams. Well, CTE had an outstanding season in the spring. They finished number 5 overall in the CSC. They were 7-4 overall, 4-3 in conference. They lost in the opening round of the playoffs to You Need a Clown, who were the eventual champions in an all CSC battle. Shoeless Jim's Diabetic Candy Store, however, did not have the best season. Let me pull up their stats. They finished bottom of the quick service division in the Gluttony League, 4-6 overall, 3-4 in conference. That was really just a bunch of teams hovering around 500, so that was a pretty parity-ridden league, the Gluttony League. That being said, let's see how they did earlier this season. Shoeless Jim's 2-0 so far. They got a big win in double overtime over House of Guffaws Comedy Palace in Week 1. Then they got a big win over the Mulch Hut, 17-7 in Week 2. CTE, we saw them. They lost to the Binging Texan Barbecue Buffet, 20-7 in Week 1 at home. That's a rough home loss, but they came back big, and they beat Nothing But Borscht Food Truck, 28-10 in Week 2. So let's see. People are they got picked for Shoeless Gyms. All right. Diabetic Candy Store, and we've got Lee Corso is on vacation. But he sent me. Oh, this is nice. I got a postcard from Lee Corso. It's got a. He's in Montpelier, Vermont. Nice. And I'm turning over the postcard, and it's covered in maple syrup. Literally just covered in maple syrup, and then there's a little note that says, "Please lick." Ew. All right, I guess I'm going to do this. Oh, wow. There's like, That's weird. That there's like no sugar in that syrup that's on this very sticky postcard. I think that means he's going with Shoeless Jim's Diabetic Candy Store. Let's go down to the Muni.
Let's go down to Muni with a coach home. They got us a big old hummer. Little hummer.
And Orgeron with us?
Oh, you're on a coach home. Give it now to Infantile.
Football. You're a water football. I can't even do a fake Ed Orgeron. Anyway, you are looking live at Municipal Field number 135, I think, at the first half of our doubleheader. It is Shoeless Jim's Diabetic Candy Store, the home team in red jerseys with white pants and red helmets, kicking off left to right on your radio dial to CTE, who are in their away jerseys, white with blue pants and blue helmets. This is AM 89.3 FM, FM 89.3 FM, The Bone, also heard on AM 1400, The Growler.
Oh, you know what he made with the bone? The coach made the bone, and he used to make a soup broth, and then when he had a brown in the bathroom.
Is that delirious? That's just delirious at this point. I'm not upset by that, but, you know. And start things off, Terrell Olsen with the first catch, 16 yards. Brandon Nubian, easy throw there. No one on Olsen. Lou Holtz. Oh, God. I don't know how I could do an impression of Lou Holtz without it being horribly insensitive.
Yeah, yeah. Gosh.
There was someone who used it was a great, when Vine was dying, according to Twitter, there was an amazing Vine of someone doing like a weird like rap song that cut to, what is Brandon Nubian doing? He's shuffling back and forth. And Yusuf Tyree with the sack, and that was about as easy a sack as you could get. Are we going to see the entirety of this play? He's going to stop, back up. He's thinking about putting. He's thinking about it, and down he goes. Oh, just 3 kids just mauling that fat kid. It's just like grade school.
It's like grade school. You going out of 3rd grade to the playground. You can bully. Cause it's frame, it's size, cause your mama love to feed you, and you love to eat.
Oh my god, this is so bad. I'm just gonna play this over the thing.
Personal foul. Face mask.
I'm gonna go ahead and send
Defense.
this Vine to people in the chat. If you just search Lou Holtz Vine,
Automatic first down.
and then you come up with it's Rich Gang Lifestyle featuring Lou Holtz. I encourage you all to click that, and then feel bad for yourself. I don't want to play it over stream just in case that nabs us. I'm gonna go ahead and say, if you're listening to this and you missed the opening, I apologize. I'm trying to sort out how to get around the fact that Ricky Tidwell's mama, even though I don't include that when I pop this on YouTube, Twitch mutes the stream for like a little bit. So I'm thinking if I give like 10 minutes of silence, then I start in, I should be good. So hopefully so. Colin Sharp, first rush, gets a yard out of that one. 3rd and 4. And CTE are moving the ball down the field pretty nicely. They're on the 20-yard line in the red zone.
Oh, Monday night.
And that's going to be a big catch by Bubba Pierre. 9 yards. Moving it to the 10-yard line. Brandon Nubian, perfect so far.
Monday night.
Uh-oh, what's happening?
This is our song. We're waiting all day for Monday night at South Tucson. Sung by South Tucson's number 3 Carrie Underwood impersonator.
It's amazing they have so many. I was going to say, like, what would be a band that set... Didn't we determine this? Oh, touchdown. Broderick Hodge.
Whoa!
What a great name. Broderick Hodge with the touchdown. Brandon Nubian just unstoppable on that opening drive. They're in for 6. And Shoeless Jim just got shocked with insulin. Extra points up and good, and the drive took 2 minutes and 11 seconds. CTE on the board.
Big question is, how do Shoeless Gyms respond? Do they come back it with a full-on rush, or do they just kind of nibble away at the clock?
That's a good question. They might just suck away at the time, or they could just, take big old licks downfield.
Putting
Start
on
up.
the Ritz with a 20-yard return.
Yes, that's one of their star players in Kyoto, Coitus Fish. The running back tackled in the backfield for a loss of 1, Coitus Fish. Not seeing much out of him in that opening display. They're going to drop back. And nice, gets past the defender. That is Quentin Vincent with a 15-yard catch and a first down for Shoeless Gyms. Now the passing game, nice turn. Phillip White, his first pass is complete for 15 yards.
Lord, I tell you, the hitting is intense here in South Tucson, and it ain't even rivalry week.
That's true. That's next week. And believe me, Shoeless Gyms, they want to protect that 0 in the loss column. Handing off to Coitus Fish, gets 2 yards up the middle, 2nd and 8. Shoeless Gyms was a team that we saw, I believe, on our highlight package, which give me a little bit of time to edit that. I should have that done in about a day or so. And they're going to air it out, and it's incomplete. Goes way out of bounds. I'm trying to think. What was the... If there was a band that South Tucson would have way too many cover bands of, that they can say that they are the 3rd best blank cover band of South Tucson, it would be like the Doobie Brothers, wouldn't it?
I don't know if it's the Doobie Brothers. I think they're way too progressive for South Tucson's taste. Now, I do feel like there would be at least 30 Lee Greenwood impersonators.
Lee Greenwood impersonator? Jesus.
It's like an Elvis thing in Las Vegas.
I'm okay with that. They have fat Lee Greenwood. They have skinny, younger Lee Greenwood. They have about to go to the Army Lee Greenwood. Dying on the toilet Lee Greenwood. Did he die on the toilet? No. Oh, the Guess Who. Oh, my God. That's a good one. And the punt. And that's Nick Carr with a 9-yard catch. Got to say that one carefully. Namrapus is asking, are you guys going to be taking possessions for trophies for rivalry weeks? So here's the thing. The short answer is yes. The long answer is yes. And the even longer answer is that I have kept track of every rivalry week trophy we've given out in the last season. Because if there's nothing in South Tucson if not tradition. And I want to keep that going. So, for example,
tradition spelled TRADISHUNN.
Yes. For example, for example, when Welders of the Universe take on Sam & Son's gazebo repair, they will in fact be playing for an actual nail gun that is loaded. Because
be careful, it's known to fire off.
For like no apparent reason. Like Del Grango's Discount Seafood and the Binging Texan will play for the bejeweled crown of jumbo shrimp that have been left out in the sun. So we will be continuing these. But there are lots of blanks that are just games we never featured, so I will fill in those blanks with whatever people want to come up with. You probably want to just hit me up on the Discord. That'd be the best way. If you're watching on YouTube and you're not part of the Discord, hit me up on Twitter, IRMstream on Twitter. And I will go ahead and tweet out a Discord link to join our Discord, where there's just kind of people just hanging out and chatting and stuff. I'm going to go ahead and throw one into the Twitch chat just in case anyone hasn't seen it yet. And there's one in the Hitbox in case anyone's watching over at Hitbox. People are all over in Twitch nowadays. I don't know if that's like one person in Hitbox, and I bet it's Meowbot. And Brandon Nubian's going to run that one in himself. 4 yards and a big boy touchdown from the big boy quarterback. He is a big fella.
That man is huge.
He is huge, and he's chunkster. Kick is up and good, and Crashzone Trampoline experience 7 seconds ago in the first quarter. Already got a 14-0 lead. It's not looking good for Shoeless Jim so far and their undefeated streak.
There's still plenty of time for Shoeless Jibs to turn around, but right now this opportunity just seems to be melting in their pockets in the open sun.
Oh, that's unfortunate. You know, I understood that, so basically you create all these real-life high school football teams and commentate on AI games. H-Town Hustler. Close! These are not real teams whatsoever. Oh my gosh, I wish that the Crashzone Trampoline experience was a real business, as do I wish Shoeless Jim's Diabetic Candy Store. No, so going inside the bit, yeah, no, this is good, because sometimes people just stumble upon these things and are curious. I'm glad you asked. Yes, I created 60 different teams in Team Builder, and the joke is that they're all local businesses that sponsor these kids. That it's just some tiny little town in Arizona that has like youth football, and all the teams are named, like, you know, you have like Pee Wee League hockey or Pee Wee football, or like Little League baseball, where all the teams are like just named after companies and stuff like that, like your local auto parts store. And you know, ball is loose, fumble. It's a turnover, and CTE have it. So basically, the idea is that South Tucson. I hope this shit is crazy AF, crazy as fuck. I hope that's in a good way. I have a blast with it. So it's like, the joke is that this town, South Tucson, Arizona, just treats sports treats their children's sports more important than anything else in the world.
Including the welfare of their own children.
Yes, including the welfare of their own children, who get concussed regularly. So this is
sometimes worse than concussions,
if we're lucky. And that's a nice catch by Bubba Pierre, 8 yards. So basically, when we're in character, we're just the local radio station, 89.3 FM, The Bone, also heard on AM 1400, The Growler, and you're watching us on South Tucson Local Access channel number 22. Oh, man. And as always, the Paul Fine Quad Show follows this programming. It doesn't really, unfortunately. One of these days, I want to do that. I want to get NTQ, and I want to get a bunch of like old Feinbaum callers, and just like have him riff and then play part of the caller, and just have him react as if they're talking about something in South Tucson. Here's Tammy from South Tucson. She wants to talk about how Shifty Lou's Arcade are doing. They're 0-2 right now. Paul, I tell you, war damn eagle. Okay, thank you, Tammy.
I had to kick my husband out of the house until Auburn wins another game.
Yeah, just Auburn. Like, she's flat out just saying Auburn. It's like, all right, well, that would be very silly. And nice catch. Man, Shoeless Gyms have no answer for this. 6-yard gain. Bubba Pierre, his 4th catch, 28 yards. It's been small gains, but it's been a lot. Look at that stat line so far. That is 13 for 15, 116 yards, 1 touchdown for Brandon Nubian. That's another completed pass to Terrell Olson. 3 yards, 2nd and 7. And that is a fat kid. Brandon Nubian.
They got good appetites. They're good kids. They love to eat.
It's Tammy from Clanton, who is the Auburn fan, to combat Phyllis from Mulga, the Bama fan.
And somehow there is a Stingray involved, and
Stingray's
the Mississippi State fan.
Yeah, Miss State. Okay.
Who's getting big as Mississippi State are starting to go into the shits.
And then there's I-Man. I don't know. I-Man's a Georgia guy, right?
I know that the big Georgia guy is Daryl from Columbus.
Oh, that's right, Daryl. Okay. I-Man, I think, is like something. Yeah. Yeah,
it's Charles from Reeltown, who's like the overzealous Auburn fan who wants to give everybody, including the co-host, a country boy ass whooping.
Outstanding. Yeah. Regarding Team Builder, that I created the teams in. To be fair, I got this game like when it was already like a couple years, like 2 years old or 3 years old. So like I'm not expecting, and they don't make the NCAA football series anymore, so I'm not expecting them to keep up with the servers. But what ended up happening was I created a team, saved it. I started creating a second team, saved that, and then it overwrote the first one. So what I had to do is I had to create the team, download them, create the next team, download them, repeat. And there's our first face mask. Puts the ball on the 1 yard line. So everybody drink. What's everybody drinking?
Well, I'm drinking this Ultra Duster industrial strength multi-purpose air duster. There's the whole 12 ounces of it left.
Are you just putting the little straw in your mouth and spraying it a couple times?
Oh hell yeah!
Okay.
I may be huffing this.
I have an actual cup of Wendy's chili, and I'm just drinking that. And for flavor, I stuck a Wendy's baked potato in there. So I gotta drink around that, but it helps.
Now, did you know that chili can be served with cheese, according to the official Wendy's training video from 1990?
I knew that, but not because of the training video, which I love. That's outstanding. Cosmo Bubba drinking Windex on the rocks. Yeah, have at it. Yeah, it's Monday night. Why not? I mean, actual rocks. And that's a 3rd touchdown for CTE. Brant Huggins. 20-0. We got a blowout at the Muni.
Lord.
Is there an equivalent on the Fine Quad show to Jim from Tuscaloosa or Charlie from Memphis? I believe that'd be Jim from South Tucson and Charlie from South Tucson. Frozen concentrated orange juice just without the extra water. I need the chronic. Everyone in here is smoking. We need more open-minded people like you guys. Yeah. That's the sad thing. I do not smoke a single bit, but you know, it's just fun to just be stupid and do some silly stuff. Like everyone on Twitch can play Overwatch and Call of Duty and whatever the hell else. I can't either. But like, you know what? Any asshole can play Minecraft for 16 hours. I can't. I'm gonna say, nah, you know what? I'm gonna create a college football style league of 11-year-olds concussing each other with
one
like
random
13-year-old
like
level
75,000 seater.
Yes,
because
and
we
one
had an
stadium,
oversight.
one stadium that fits 80,000 called the Big Diddle, the Diddler Dome, because it's the stadium of Diddler's Family Restaurant, which really happened because I forgot to change the stadium in the game. It's one of the best mistakes I made. And let's
It's
see if
very
Shoeless
fitting of
gets
South
something
Tucson.
going. And hopefully people, I know some people joined us for Kumite last night. That was fun to just come back with that.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh my god, I was so torn up when I realized that two of my favorites were going to be fighting each other.
Oh, the darts guy and the darts guy and the Iron Chef.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know how I felt about that. I was like, well, this is what's happening. I think I had like recorded that so long ago that I forgot what had happened. Oh, trying to air it out, Phillip White. It's 4th and 10, minute and a half to go. Are they going to go for it? They are going to bring the punt unit on. The punt is going to be taken from way back at like the 33.
That's very generous. Assume the kids can punt that far.
And that punt is going to dribble. It's going to take a very good bounce all the way down, and it's down at the 24. So CT, you have to go a good amount of length of the field. There you see their offensive breakdown. It's been primarily the passing game. They have stopped. Oh, cool! That's how you found us, cause you were following the game. That's awesome. Yeah, this is the kind of stuff this channel does. Just like parody sports stuff and some wrestling games. We did a lot more wrestling games way back when. We'll get back into it a little bit. We got an MMA promotion, an MMA parody league. There's a soccer one that I do with PES, an old PES. Oh yeah, we've got there's a wiki page as well. I think the links should all be below. We got like a Twitter, a YouTube, where you can watch old stuff that we've done. There's 2 YouTubes because all the MMA stuff is on a separate YouTube account because there's a lot of fights that have happened because we've been doing this for like over 4 years. Good God. I just read AZS Yankees suggestion for a new trophy, which I'm going to have to use that. Another catch. And it's a first down in the red zone again. Man, they are just moving the ball downfield at will. They are just easily tearing apart the Shoeless Gym's defense. Nubian is caught by Olsen. He gets 5 yards. He is just speared out of bounds. Kyle will be coming back with his stuff. Yeah, it's the Applebee's Cup. God damn it. Oh, that makes me happy. Kyle will be back. He will be coming back with stuff. I know Fitz is working on something as well to kind of update his. So basically, we came back to we started on Twitch, we switched over to Hitbox, and then we went back and we stream on both now. And it seems that people like the Twitch interface better, but some people like the lack of delay on Hitbox. So we stream on both, and it's an option. And it looks like CT are going to be doing the field goal option, and it's 24-0 with 37 seconds to go in the first half. I would not say anything that we do is big time. We're pretty small potatoes. But we've got some wonderful people that watch our stuff, and we are super thankful that all of them.
We're grassroots. We're the resistance. We're pioneers. We're explorers. We're humans, and we're coming.
Sure.
Our hearts are big. It's got a life force coming through fast.
And let's see. It's going to be a keeper. Quarterback sliding. Gets the timeout. And 2nd and inches.
I sure hope this game doesn't come down to a potential razor-thin spot on a 4th and goal. That would just be unfortunate.
And Kyoto Coitus Fish with a 6-yard rush up the middle. It's 1st and 10. 23 seconds and the clock is ticking. Shoeless Gyms have 1 timeout left. They're definitely going to look to... Oh, quarterback's going to try to keep it. He's sacked for, well, no gain. No loss, no gain. James Graham with the sack. I guess they're going to be generous and give that kid a sack of Nichols. Oh, they just got right to the quarterback immediately. Philip White down for a loss of 5. 3rd and 16. Shoeless Gyms call their last timeout, and with 1 second left, this will be the last play of the half. And let's see what they can do. Chuck it downfield, and it's incomplete. That'll bring an end to the first half of play. It's the route of the night. Crashzone Trampoline Experience. They lead Shoeless Gyms Diabetic Candy Store 24-0 on the road. This halftime is brought to you by Nissan. Be sure to test drive the all-new 2017 Laugh Finder. It comfortably seats 8, but it uncomfortably explains jokes after it tells them. And, of course, South Tucson Youth Football would not be possible if it weren't for some of the lovely local businesses of South Tucson. We want to give them a chance to thank a real jerk, Jamaican Chicken. You know what? I'm not going to do that one. I'm going to do a different one. I'm going to roll that one again because I feel like I need to have NTQ to help me with that one. Crossbow of the Month Club. Do you ever find you just don't have enough crossbows in your life? Well, you can sign up yourself or someone you love. Hey, it's almost Christmas time. And what better way to show someone you love them than to buy them a crossbow? Not just a crossbow, but you can sign them up for a 3-month, a 6-month, a 12-month membership to Crossbow of the Month Club. Every month, a nondescript, unmarked brown cardboard box will show up at their door. Securely packaged inside will be a new crossbow. And they can take that, they can shoot it to their heart's content, they can hang it on their wall, their collections, they can re-gift it to someone else. Crossbow of the Month Club is really for everyone. You know, surprise your mother this holiday season with the gift of being armed.
Crossbow of the Month Club, because South Tucson doesn't have laws against murder with a crossbow.
Yes, because anytime someone gets killed with an arrow, the police just think they need to follow it. Look at that dead guy. Let's go that way. Yes, actually, and about the names of the players, yeah. I personally named 3 players on each team, and I gave them a little bit of stat boost. But like the game
like
just
this guy, Sylvester Waffle House.
Yeah, the game did the rest of it itself. So like, the game named a kid Triple X Kilpatrick because I guess they censored his first name because the game created it. I don't get it, but anyway, Philip White dumps that one off. Don't know who that was. There's a flag on the play, so that's gonna help. Everybody take a drink. The Daryl Dixon cosplayer in your life. Crossbow of the Month Club. Outstanding. Yes. And once people of South Tucson get that reference, they'll be sure to sign up.
Oh yeah, 769 Norman. This is good. Air duster. It's very gamey. It's got a bit of a salty aftertaste to it.
Nice. And there's White with the throw. Dumps it off. Nice takedown. It's Kyoto Coitus Fish with a 13-yard catch. What's the Inquisition player's name again? Alamonius Inquisitor? I forget what team he plays for. I can look it up. I have it written. I have them all written down. Let me see.
He may have been traded for $50. Who knows?
No, I can't trade anyone. Alamonius Inquisitor is a defensive back who plays for Busted Rubber. auto and tire repair.
And that's good that we can't trade anybody, because that's just one step away from making these kids into being able to get themselves free agency.
Or it's also a step away from treating these kids like their property. And dumps it off to Coitus Fish. Oh, beats the defender, gets 16 yards and a first down, and here comes perhaps a strong drive for Shoeless Jims. They're finding the magic, and it's giving it to Kyoto Coitus Fish on these short routes. I forgot to mention that we have 60 teams, and each of them has been given a specific team's offense. So there's a lot of similarities to all these teams, but they all have a different offense. Dump it off to Coitus Fish, and he's brought down for a loss of 1, 2nd and 11. We are watching Shoeless Jims play right now. They have a run-balanced offense. It's called run-balanced, so, that's basically what it is. And CTE, the Crashzone Trampoline Experience, have the offense of Oklahoma State. So I think that's a pretty fast offense. As we saw, they were just moving the ball down the field really quickly. That's out of bounds. Oh, we've got some triple option teams. Yeah, we've got a team that's got Navy somewhere. Diddler's Family Restaurant have Navy. We've got a couple option teams. Yeah, I don't know what other teams play the triple option in this game, but yeah, if you can name them, I can tell you if we got them in there.
The same triple option that beat Georgia this past week.
Georgia. Oh, Georgia Tech run the triple option, don't they?
Yes.
Do we have a Georgia Tech team maybe in this? Yeah, Abigail Mays or Georgia Tech. All right.
They're the big dogs of South Tucson youth football.
Abigail Mays Aggressive Steakhouse, a division rival to Diddler's Family Restaurant. So, might have to show Diddler's versus Abigail Mays for the spread, the triple option bonanza. And Abigail Mays, you get a triple option as well. You pick 3 entire animals. We slaughter, kill, slaughter a second time, and then serve raw with a little bit of parsley.
Because the tenderness and the flavor comes from the re-death.
The re-death. Yes, this is the first half of a doubleheader. We got 2 undefeated teams coming up next. It is Pablo's Roadside Tacos taking on Hacking Jeans Smokeless Tobacco Warehouse. And it looks like Shoeless Jims are still moving forward. 3rd and 5. First down marker is on the 1-yard line. Fakes the handoff play action. White's going to hang on to it himself. Oh, he's brought down, but there's a flag. That's going to be a face mask and a first down.
Foul.
Yeah, I don't think we gave that many triple option teams. Did we give Utah State a team here? I don't think so. We got no 2 teams in this of our league. No 2 teams have the same playbook. So there's 60 different playbooks. Some of them are the generic ones. One of our regulars who's been having computer issues, and it's Coitus Fish, 2 yards up the middle, 2nd and goal. He's the one who assigned them all, so he'd have a way better understanding of them. Because again, you have to think about it in the 2013 season, and I can't think that way. Dropped in the end zone, Phillip White. Oh, he had the receiver there. He just couldn't make the catch. He hit him in that tough part, the hands.
That's the hardest part of the body.
It is. Pitch play, Coitus Fish slowing it down. Oh, brought down for a loss of 5. It's 4th and goal. I mean, minute 41 in the 3rd left to go. You're down 24-0. I think you have to go for it on this point. At the worst case scenario, you pin them back. You have to just go for it. They're going to kick it instead. I mean, they just need to put some sort of points on the board, do Shoeless Jims. The crowd is completely taken out of it. They're going to be cut into the crowd. There's going to be some sad Shoeless Jims fans. There's one I saw earlier. They cut to one fan that had just diabetic candy, had the red rope licorice kind of just hanging sadly out of his mouth. And then they followed the strand, and it was leading to another sad fan's mouth. So there were just 2 Shoeless Jims sad fans with just diabetic red rope licorice sticking out of their mouths.
The
attached to
Surrender
each other.
Cobras are out in full force, and
So
some of
you
them
know,
are
I couldn't
missing
think of the name
fingers.
of it. Surrender Cobra. I was like, it's something Cobra. I couldn't think of the name of it. I was like, is it Failure Cobra? No, it's Surrender Cobra. You know what's sad? I was a season ticket holder for college basketball, and I was known to do the Surrender Cobra. Now I have to be conscious not to. And that's going to be a deflected pass. 3rd and 1, CTE on their own 45-yard line. This would be a huge stop for Shoeless Gyms. They could stop them on 3 and out. There's the handoff. They get the first down to the 50. It's Colin Sharp, 4 yards. And a first down.
It's looking very tough for Shoeless Gyms to run their way back into this one.
Yep, we're in the
Mostly
last.
Mostly because they don't have any shoes.
Oh, what exactly is the Corso Cup? OTT Hodge wants to know because he's looking at our Wikia page, which can be found at irmstream.wikia.com. The Corso Cup is still going to happen, I think. So I was originally going to start this season a little earlier than I did. And that's a big catch by Terrell Olsen, 17 yards and a first down. CTE are just continuing to move the ball downfield. Shoeless Gyms have no answer for this offense. They were so close to getting a stop, and it just is looking to be CTE's game. The Corso Cup, the way I wanted to schedule South Tucson Youth Football was I wanted to do a full regular season, a 10-game season plus postseason in the fall. And then I wanted to do something different in the spring. And I figured, well, March has a big college-style tournament. Why don't I do a knockout tournament, a single elimination tournament? So I think the Corso Cup in the spring will be a single elimination tournament of the teams. I think the top 4, since there are 60, it'll be the top 4 get a first round bye, and then I'll just seed everything else, so 1 through 15 across like 4 different. All the bio stuff is down below. Yeah, all the links are below. You can check that out. I just have a habit of just reading it off, especially because I have people on who watch us on YouTube, who are in other parts of the world who can't stay up this late. So hi if you're there, if you're watching us. But that's what the Corso Cup is going to be. I'll go ahead and spoil that. That's not a surprise or nothing. It was. I kind of made mention of that last season when I just did kind of the test run of the regular season. And what a catch! Oh, it's Clinton Vincent, 13 yards. And a first down.
It's not ha-ha Clinton Vincent.
No, it's not ha-ha Clinton Vincent.
Also, if anybody is watching Raw right now, if anybody has just checked out on it, the Irishman and the Swissman are having a bar fight. It's a fun time.
With each other?
No, they're beating up random strangers at a bar.
Neat. I can't. I really want. I'm so tired with how that's been booked. Honestly, I really wanted there to be like this one moment where they realize, oh my God, as a team that works together, we are unbeatable. And then they just go start beasting everyone. And then I feel like that ship sailed so long ago. They still got to be the guys that beat New Day, but it's just like they had so many chances. Crashzone Trampoline experience. My God, another touchdown. 30-3 extra point pending. And I think it's might be a little bit of a diabetic coma for the kids of Shoeless Gyms.
Well, folks, this is a proper Type 1 and Type 2 ass kicking.
It is a diabetic shock for the kids of Shoeless Gyms. Oh, it's so bad. I'm so sad with that joke, but I don't care. So yeah, you'll get some wrestling talk and some wrestling references just because there's so many people. This all started by doing wrestling stuff. Well, right now, both these teams, if the result holds, both these teams will be 2-1. Shoeless Gyms came into this 2-0. CTE 1-1. So this will improve CTE to 2-1, drop Shoeless Gyms to 2-1.
And
Both teams in the next game will be 2-0, so one of those teams will suffer their first loss. The other will stay undefeated.
wouldn't it be amazing if the Red Blacks ran the flex bone? God. I still can't believe that we have a Grey Cup champion whose team name is in all caps.
What was that team?
The Ottawa Red Blacks.
And it's stylized in all caps?
Yes.
That's the best. I mean, well, last season, Shoeless gyms were not very good. CTE was the number 5 team in all of South Tucson.
Welders of the Universe got to 9-0 before they suffered their first loss.
And their first loss was to like the last place team.
It just means more. It just means more in South Tucson.
I guess so. I'm also curious how many undefeated teams we had going into rivalry week.
Because oh boy, the hating is going to be good. And
the hating lasts for 7 weeks. Every week is rivalry week.
That's true. The hating is year round, especially because this is a very xenophobic town. But who cares?
Mm-hmm. And going for it on 4th. And it's a turnover, and with 2:35 to go, CTE get this ball again. But yeah, I'd be curious to see how many undefeated teams we had going into conference play. Because right now we got 3 teams that are 3-0. I think we can safely say Shoeless gyms are not going to be the 4th one. We will have 4 teams going 3-0 into conference play. 2 of them out of the Blue Collar Conference, 1 of them out of the Foreign Legion, and 1 of them out of either the Gluttony League or the American Freedoms Conference. Yes, oh yeah, our postseason. So, after they play 10 weeks, and since we have all of our conferences have 2 divisions, there'll be championship games. And then we take the rankings. Oh, what am I munching on? I got chips and dip. It's my dinner. They're delicious. Forgot my mic picks up like everything. And the top 8 teams make the playoffs based on the rankings, regardless of anything other than just the committee.
I mean, it works just like real life.
An arbitrary panel of people decide on the rankings and
ultimately decide who gets to play for a championship and who gets to play, who gets to play in the Bahamas in a game sponsored by Fried Chicken.
To be fair, number 9 versus number 10 get to play in the Participation Bowl.
That's true. That's true.
And Brant Huggins is going to close this one out, I think. That is going to be the end of the game. It's a rout, an absolute blowout. The few Shoeless gyms fans that are still here in the stands, many parents have already left their children. And, yeah, they have, there are kids that are going to have to figure out a ride home because their parents left them at the stadium. They were disgusted with their display.
The kids don't have to go home, but they can't stay here because they're cutting off the lights in 30 minutes.
They sure are. Final score from Municipal Field number 135. Shoeless Gyms Diabetic Candy Store 3. Crashzone Trampoline Experience 31. And we're going to get set up for our second game of our doubleheader today. It is a battle of 2-0s. The home team, Pablo's Roadside Tacos. Coming out of the Gluttony League. They're taking on, out of the American Freedoms Conference, the Guns Division, Hacking Jeans, Smokeless, Tobacco Warehouse. And, of course, Pablo's Roadside Tacos coming out of the Quick Service Division of the Gluttony League. And while that's loading, let's talk about how they did. Pablo's Roadside Tacos had a big win on the road to start off the season. They beat Rancho Robusto plus-sized Warehouse 20-7. In week 2, they had a home opener. They had a tight one. They beat Extreme Dentistry 17-16. And on the other side of that, Hacking Jeans Hacking Jeans had a 17-10 win over Kebab Barkers in week 1, and they got a big win also at home against Casa de Gordoso Hourly Motel 28-16 in week 2. So this is their first road test before entering conference play. We're going to talk about some of the stars. This is Star Watch, brought to you by Star Watch, the local access channel here on Local Access Channel 22. Oh man. Where two guys will watch old episodes of Star Search and commentate over it. Star Watch.
It's good entertainment. Fun
Yes,
for the
it
whole
is.
family.
And let's talk about Pablo's Roadside Tacos. One of their players, in fact, missed picture day. He's not pictured. That is wide receiver Jabroni Robbins. But pictured in the middle there is quarterback Gary, Indiana. And on the far left is outside linebacker Collateral Damage. Collateral Damage. And their opponents also had a player miss picture day. That's Hacking Jeans, Smokeless, Tobacco Warehouse. Not pictured, who missed picture day. That is defensive lineman Temecula Dirt. I forgot that. In the middle of that display is cornerback Winston Smokes and their star running back on the far left. That is Taco Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday versus Pablo's Roadside Tacos.
Yes, this game was meant to be aired. Taco Tuesday, the star running back for Hacking Jeans. You got any picks on this one? I think Corso's on vacation. He sent me one postcard, and then I don't have another one for this game, so I don't got a pick from Corso.
Oh goodness, I definitely thinking this one over. Hold on, let me go grab something from under my desk. Just brought a couple snacks here. This is kind of. Hey, what is this? Is this Copenhagen? This is a fresh can of Copenhagen. Who left this here? Hacking Jeans is gonna win it.
All right,
close one.
There's your pick, Hacking Jeans. While we get things started, we'll let you guys go ahead and pick your teams in the whatevers. Yes, and let you guys pick your teams. Who you think's gonna win? Meanwhile, let's head down to the Muni. Oh, there's skywriting saying send help, Lee. Huh. Also, I picked Pablo's. Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. Well, we should probably send help. You are looking live at Municipal Field number 75 in downtown South Tucson, Arizona for the second half of our doubleheader. It's Pablo's Roadside Tacos, the home team in their gold jerseys with red pants and gold helmets, taking on Hacking Jeans, Smokeless Tobacco Warehouse in the away strip of white jerseys with red helmets and pants. They are kicking off left to right on your radio dial. Jabroni Robbins with the 20-yard return for Pablo's. You're listening to us on You're listening to us on 89.3 FM, The Bone. Also heard on AM 1400, The Growler. And if you're watching us, it's on Local Access Channel 22. Oh, man. Quentin Kane with a 7-yard catch to get things started, 2nd and 3. Looking at Pablo's Roadside Tacos, how they performed last season. They were in the Gluttony League, so they were kind of in that jumble there. 4-6 overall, 3-4, could not get to 500. The Hacking Jeans actually had an identical record. 3-4 in conference, and 4-6 overall. They finished bottom of the Guns Division of the American Freedoms Conference. So the fact these two teams have turned it around and gone 2-0 already is a good sign. Quentin Kane, 3-yard catch, 2nd and 7 there. Pablo's Roadside Tacos, I don't think we've ever shown them on a stream before. So I'm glad we got some variety here. Pablo's are running the option run offense. So there you go. Tacos have the runs.
Gary, Indiana, of course, his late brother Hammond, Indiana, who was tragically killed in a Christmas time auto accident. There's Gary, Indiana, playing in his memory.
There you go. And Hacking Jeans, let me find where they are.
Hacking Jeans fans, of course, bringing out their celebratory spitting cups.
Yep.
They clang them together just like the Mississippi State cowbells.
Well, they're trying to take care of this home field advantage here in the Muni. They're trying to make it sound like it's the big spittoon, which of course is where Hacking Jeans play. And by the way, they have Texas Tech's offense.
That's good for a gain of 1 yard. That makes
But right now it's all about Pablo's and Gary, Indiana, 3rd and 7. And it's a touchdown. Lester Matthews, 35 yards, aired out by Gary, Indiana.
That's a Fresco-style touchdown for Pablo's Roadside.
Huge play. Beats his man, gets it. I feel like if this was basketball and it was Bill Raftery, we'd hear the line, "A little queso fresco on that taco."
Something palpable buzz.
Just reeking of scotch.
with the return. Kickoff returns 23 yards.
And there you
These
see
kids
one
are
of the
covered in pico de gallo. Fans have just smothered all that fresh pico all over their bodies to get pumped for this game. Taco Tuesday, the impact player for Hacking Jeans, Smokeless Tobacco, and how much can Taco Tuesday run up against the Roadside Tacos?
And Hacking Jeans looking to move to the 50-yard line. That's going to be incomplete. That Archer throwing the ball, 3rd and 1.
That'll make it 3rd and 1.
Darren Collins brought down for a loss of 2. Man, this would just be a huge, huge statement for one of these teams to enter conference play 3-0. Especially after last year just not having a great performance. Like they're already 1 win away from matching last year's record with a win tonight. It makes me just enjoy the randomness of this game. And that punt is going to take him to a bounce to the 30. Pablo's have this again. Oh, he's brought down. He gets a 5-yard return. And that's about it.
It's ultra competitive. It's entertaining. You love it. You need it in your life.
And Gary, Indiana throws that one away. 2nd and 10. Huge drop back. Dumps it off to the running back. Quentin Kane's going to get 5 yards out of that one. 3rd and 5. And Pablo's this time are having trouble getting out of their own side of the field.
We saw them execute quickly and score almost immediately on their first possession, and now it seems like they're having a bit of trouble trying to get the ball out of their own territory.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising. Like, I mean, although I guess Pablo's Roadside Tacos, you'd expect their offense to come in Mexican waves. Tries to air it out. Winston Smokes with a tackle, breaking up that play. Incomplete pass.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
Good Lord.
Heck of a hit there, too. Hester up the middle for 6 yards. 3rd and 4.
What we've seen here is that Gary, Indiana's got a cannon for an arm. He just needs to know the right time and find his receivers.
Well, it also doesn't help that his domineering father is just demanding that he air it out every play. He's going to do it again. Caught! Oh! Lester Matthews, 24 yards up the middle. And that's 2 big plays right there for Matthews and 2 big plays for Pablo. Ball is now on the 24-yard line. Pablos are just moving upfield. Dropping back again. Dumps it off. Oh, almost picked off. Bobbled by the receiver.
The intended receiver on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
These kids have got very poor hand-eye coordination. But
Paint
they're
fumes
good
don't help
kids.
that. And Indiana's going to hang on to that one. Gets 2 yards. 3rd and 8.
Things you would never hear in the second half of a college basketball game. Indiana's going to hang on to that one. Crean get the money.
That's incomplete. 4th and 8. Pablo's they're going to have to go. They're kind of in no man's land now. The kicker is not mature enough. He has not gone through puberty. He will not be able to make that distance of a field goal. So Gary Indiana is going to air it out. It's caught. The tackle is made and a flag on the play.
Personal foul.
Face mask.
Defense. Still
And
first
Chris
down.
Morales completely loses the plot. And Pablo's get the first down, and now they get to move the ball to the 2-yard line.
Yeah, well, that
Good stop there. Robert Hester only gets a yard. 2nd and goal.
For Morales, that was a very crucial penalty for more or less.
That's going to bring the end of the first quarter. Pablo's 7-0, but they are knocking on the door of another touchdown.
They're just banging on that door.
They're banging on that door like it's a locked stall in a bathroom.
We are ready to turtle our way into the second quarter of this game.
We are, and Quentin Kane, without any delay, picks the out route, gets the touchdown. Pablo's up 13-0 with the extra point pending.
With little effort, no grunting, just one swift movement and one wipe. And that's all it takes for Pablo's Roadside Tacos to go up 13-0, pending the extra point.
Based on that description, I'm surprised they didn't go for 2. And Hacking Jeans, that's Taco Tuesday, 22-yard return. See what they can put together.
Hack and Jane's fans with their cans, with their cups of spit.
And nice caught up the middle. 8 yards for Jimmy Collins. 2nd and 2 on this one.
Brings him down to the 45-yard line. That makes it 2nd and 2.
Hack and Jeans just have to score on this one, or else they cannot let this game get away from them this early. That happened early on in last game.
And they got to win the turnover battles because I feel like with turnovers being at a surprising premium, these kids aren't really putting the ball on the ground as much as you would think. So they just got to be mindful not to let the ball get away.
You know, it's one of the coaching mechanisms. They tell them to value the football, and one of the ways they do is they tell them to refer to the football as mom. Makes for a kind of weird thing, and that is picked off. That is an interception, and he's going to take it back, and he's tackled. Let's see who got that. That was Perry Hansen with the interception. Thad Archer airing it out. Oh, into basically triple coverage. Hansen gets the interception.
It's the turnovers that'll kill you.
You were just saying the turnover.
As well as the mouth cancer.
I'm going to say and the emphysema.
Right now, that is a real shot to the prosthetic jaw of Hacking Gene Smokeless Tobacco.
1 yard on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
It's going to be tough to see how they can bounce back from this one.
I'm kind of surprised, especially with going 2-0 early in the season. They don't have a trach record for doing this. No? Let's see what Pablo's can do. They've got short field position. Ball is already on their 33-yard line. Dumps off short. Oh, he just clocked Robin Kirkpatrick.
Oh, let's see this again.
Just gets clocked.
I'm watching
It's short of the
replay.
first down, and
It's
what
a
a
good
hit.
snap. It's a good throw. He's trying to get the yardage, but he gets run over like roadkill and in the grill of a Peterbilt.
Quentin Kane moves it for the first down. And Pablos are just having their way on offense. And that's an easy catch. Lester Matthews, 13 yards, his third catch. And they've all been big ones. 3 catches for 72 yards, already got a touchdown. Hands it off to Quentin Kane, 2 yards up the middle, 2nd and 8.
That's a gain of 3 on the play. That makes it 2nd and 8.
We are halfway through the second quarter. Drops back. Indiana, gets sacked for a loss of 8. Big play. Big mistake by Indiana. Bo Ferguson getting the sack.
They need to capitalize on that. They got a big loss here. They need to get a big stop to keep Pablos out of the end zone.
Well, that might have just put him out of field goal position. So Hacking Jeans might have just done themselves a favor. Indiana drops back. A lot of time. Good coverage. Good blocking. But it's dropped and deflected by Bo Ferguson again.
That makes it 4th and long.
So they're going to go for the field goal. It's a far one. Looks like it's about a 34-yarder. This is not a gimme. But they get it. It's good. Pablo's put 3 on the board.
Oh my goodness, they kicked one over 30 yards. Unbelievable.
17-0 at this point. Taco Tuesday returns it for a 25-yard return. And there's Nissan presenting, look what you did, you little jerk. Seeing the teamwork of your nice passive-aggressive stat line. Great teamwork.
With Taco Tuesday completely off the board, they haven't handed in the ball all day, and I think it may be time for them to get him the ball. Give him some carries.
Very surprised that Taco Tuesday is not getting this football too much.
Well, it is a Monday after all.
And Thad Archer brought down for a 4-yard gain.
That makes it 3rd and 3.
Out of the shotgun yet again. Goes downfield. It's caught. Jimmy Collins, 13 yards and a first down for Hacking Jeans. That's a big play. They're going to try to get something out of this drive before the half.
Hacking Jeans need a score here.
Archer really spreading the field. Finds a receiver. But good coverage. Incomplete.
Spread in the field like it was your mom.
Oh.
Whoa.
Nice catch by Stafford Alford. Wow, that's a great name. 3rd and 5. Stafford Alford. That's someone whose parents just hate him. And he's going to air it out. Oh, it's picked off again.
Oh, my goodness.
What are you doing? Throws it into triple coverage. He had 2 receivers and 3. Oh, God, and they just all got attached to each other.
That gunslinger, that fearless gunslinger mentality is quite an attribute, but there it is. It's just biting him in the butt.
And I just know that Paul Finequad is going to be dreading the Hacking Jeans fans they're going to be calling.
Coach, your kid just threw into triple coverage and forced 2 consecutive turnovers on 2 drives.
He did, but he's a good kid.
Yeah.
I like to think all the Hacking Jeans fans have trakes.
Or just no jaws whatsoever. Well, it's
And it looks like they're going to go ahead and take this one to... Oh, they got one play they got to get off before the end of it. And Gary, Indiana is going to get tackled, sacked for a loss of 1. 2 seconds to go. Hacking Jeans use another timeout. Force one more play out of Pablo's. We're pinned back deep. They hand it off. Quentin King gets 3 yards. That's going to bring an end to the first half. 17-0 the score. Pablo's Roadside Tacos looking to keep their undefeated streak alive this season.
And so far, they've done a good job of it so far. I mean, they've forced a couple turnovers there, and that could be crucial. That could be very crucial indeed.
2 turnovers, 2 interceptions this half. And our halftime is brought to you by Nissan. Be sure to test drive the all-new 2017 Laugh Finder. It comfortably seats 8, uncomfortably seats 17,000. And also thanks to some of the local sponsors here in South Tucson, without which we could not put together South Tucson Youth Football. Some of our local sponsors, like Septic Tanks for Jesus. Blessed be your bowels, for they shall inherit. Yeah.
Pastor Jim Baker is the only man that is concerned about your bowel movements. And he would advocate septic tanks for Jesus. Because the septic tanks serve many purposes. It's not just to hold the doo-doo. It can also be used as decoration around the house once you've used your old septic tank. And you may be bestowed upon a new one, for which you may have your movements. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Because pooping may be a sin, but you can be forgiven with a septic tank for Jesus.
The toilet paper be with you. And also with you.
And also with poo. Thank you for saving that. I had nothing on that one.
We shall be saved just like the souls of every... 17-0.
Lift
Pablo
up your
first.
farts. We sniff them up for the Lord.
And just remember, he who smelt it dealt it. From the book of John.
That was his greatest commandment.
Well, this is Package Jane's Smokeless Tobacco has gotten 2 turnovers. Go against them.
Bring up 2nd and 3.
They got to get something on the board here. Archer's just got to make smarter throws.
And there's a first down, and then some. Taco Tuesday, 15-yard rush.
That makes it 1st and 10.
And that is a much-needed first down, well into Pablo's territory.
This is good. It seems like their coach has just fired these kids up by threatening to dehydrate them at the next practice.
Yeah, sometimes that's the kind of motivation you need. And Archer, almost picked off. It's deflected by Riley Tate.
Number 24, the intended receiver on the play.
And that's that line.
Sometimes just taking away their phones and their Xboxes ain't enough. Got a lot of fire under these kids.
And Parker Griffin with the catch there, 3rd and 7. And they just got right to Thad Archer. He's sacked for a loss of 7. Darnell McClain.
That is a big boy that is running over a big-time quarterback. Goodness, just ran him over like a freight train.
And they're going to punt that one, and that's going to pin Pablo's Tacos deep inside their own 20. The 13-yard line to be exact.
That's a coffin corner.
It's about as close to the coffin corner as you'll get. A lot of time for Gary Indiana. He's going to chuck it downfield. He's got a receiver. It's Jabroni Robbins for 30 yards.
Big player, Jabroni Robbins, with the big play. This is a perfect throw. He's got plenty of time in the pocket. And it's a perfect pass over the middle of the field to Jabroni Robbins. Where was Hacking Gene's defense on that play?
They were going for the I don't want to say they're using prevent, but they definitely go with the zone. That was not. Oh, wow. What a catch. What a catch. That's an impressive one right there. Great coverage. Lester Matthews climbs on top. He's upended, gets the catch, and then is just driven into the ground. That child, it might be paralyzed.
He might be paralyzed, but he made a hell of a catch.
And in the end, that's what's going to be remembered here in South Tucson. And nice pitch play. Going to the outside. Gets the first down and more. Quentin Kane, 16 yards.
That makes it 1st and 10.
Right now, Pablo's Roadside Tacos just look like they are absolutely unstoppable right now, and if Hacking Genes have any hope of winning this game, well, they're going to have to make out like a bunch of skull bandits.
Well, they are not looking too good because Pablo's just got another touchdown.
Quentin Kane,
It
that's
is
got to be
23-0.
Kane. Look at, he just gets the perfect block from his offensive line. Number 72 throws a big block there at about the 5-yard line to help Quentin Kane punch his way into the end zone.
And the hurt is coming. Pablo's 24-0. Did not expect it to be two blowouts in this game. Those don't usually happen all that often. I'm actually kind of surprised about this. But it looks like it's going to be Pablo's Roadside's Tacos who are going to be heading into conference play. They start off conference play with a very tough game. We might be televising that one. They've got the Binging Texan Barbecue Buffet away from home.
Oh, when you know the Binging Texan, you're ready to throw down anytime.
And Hacking Jeans have to dust themselves off. This is going to be how the result stays out. They've got a home opener in conference play against Crossbow of the Month Club. And let me see what the other undefeateds are doing. Taxes Roadhouse are undefeated. They've got Captain Chuck's Adventure Taxi, who are 0-3. I believe Salmon Sons are also... Salmon Sons also play an 0-3 team. They play Twin Towers Construction. And Danish Loose Chutney House take on 2-1 Francois Creperie to start off conference play. So now we're going to start to see, you know, as we get later in the... I did just sponsor them. That was my random thing. I have all the teams are in the sponsor randomizer, and along with some other not sponsors that aren't teams. I gotta come up with one for. I never made a logo for Roland Church's Rolling Churches. His mobile house of worship. Roland Church's Rolling Churches.
Oh God.
Oh, you never heard that one?
No.
I keep
no, I
doing
haven't.
it. I keep doing that to myself. That's how I get Barbara Schlopp's Barbershop. Bathhouse Jim's Bathtub Gin.
Chris Berman's Crisp Bourbon.
I can't take credit for Chris Berman's Crisp Bourbon or Cold Drinks Cold Drinks. But yes, in the same vein. So yeah. I'm sure I came up with a couple other ones. Oh God. Okay, I'll go inside the bit here since this game is kind of a blowout. So NTQ, Seth, whatever. I think he just kind of goes. He's like, just do the Seth thing at this point. He and I will email back and forth occasionally because his limited computer availability. So it's usually when he's at work. And for whatever reason, we got started on like, and I want to pull up the email and just read off the list because it had me in stitches. He had the idea of I think there was a joke. There's a throwaway joke at some point on a TV show, on a cartoon. There was a dude named Joe Zambique instead of Mozambique, and he wanted to just run with that. He said there should be more players named like African nations, like Zimbabwe. And I want to find this. I'm gonna find this email now, and I'm gonna read off the list that between the two of us we came up with. Let's see. I thought of two things for your various. I gave you Zimbabwe to go along with Mozambique. I've created an all dudes named after African countries stable now. There's Keith Ethiopia, Bob Swana, Mauritania, and Chad. Just Chad.
Nigeria.
Nigeria? Oh, we got Algeria. We could do Algeria.
Yeah, we have Al and Nigeria.
Oh, Alan. What were the ones that I came up with? Okay, also he came up with Algeria, Sudan, and Angola. Also Steve, Republic of the Congo. Let's see. I also, the ones that I contributed to it were more just like, were more just rhyming ones, like how it's Zimbabwe or Mozambique. I came up with Vinny Bissau, West Sotho, Burkina Faso, and South Africa.
God damn.
It's not an easy one to say. South Africa. And, of course, Mo Rocca. I was a fan of Vinny Bissau, though, to be honest with you.
Matt Agaskar.
Matt Agaskar. Oh, jeez. Zambia. Kenya. Yeah, there you go. Chad, just Chad. Oh, God. Bob Swana made me laugh so hard when I read it. Just Bob Swana. And they missed the field goal. Oh, God. It's all going pear-shaped for Hacking Jeans Tobacco. Lee Jept. Well, that was a 37-yard field goal just out of reach of typically of the kickers. That was a stretch of one, but Hacking Jeans... Oh, I'm sorry. Pablo's missed the kick. I'm sorry. So Hacking Jeans are going to have that one. That's Taco Tuesday with a 10-yard catch. Getting things started, see if they can at least make a game out of this. They got a lot to do in the last quarter. Another catch. Oh, is it dropped? It's fumbled, and it's a turnover. Oh, the receiver fumbles it. Makes a great catch, and Pablo's recovers this one. Look at that, just getting the hands in there. Leading with the helmet right into the chest. That's a good way to compress a vertebrae and to get a fumble recovery. And with 4:39 to go, Pablo's Roadside Tacos seem to have this one entirely in hand. And that's not going to help. That's a big run by Quentin Kane. Gets about, what is that, 25? Stu Gonda. Damn it. I'm going to suggest Stu Gonda and Eric Tria. Oh my God, that makes me happy. Eric Tria, I like that one. Stu Gonda and Robert Hester running it in for another touchdown. 30-0. I swear, if this is your first time watching South Tucson Youth Football, they're not all blowouts. And the extra point is up, and it's good. 31-0. Pablo's bringing it to Hacking Jeans. And Pablo's Roadside Tacos making a statement. They want to be present when the rankings start to come out. I believe the rankings start coming out after the first 5 games are in the books. I'm going to look at when I did it for last season because I'm going to follow that. And there is the telltale stat right there. 3 turnovers. Also, no touchdowns, no points for Hacking Jeans. Not helping matters either. That is Archer brought down. 2-yard rush.
They're getting chewed up and spit out here.
They sure are. Yes. Okay. The first rankings came out after 5 games, and we only had 2 undefeateds actually. After 5, we had Welders and we had Salmon Sons, and then Welders were the only undefeated team after 6 games.
That makes it first and
I can't remember if that's because they played each other or what. No, Salmon Sons just lost. Who did they lose to? They lost to Big Paul's. That was another ranked versus ranked game. So yeah, we'll have the rankings coming out, and of course the rankings will be. If you go to our YouTube channel, which is listed below, or youtube.com/IRMstream, you'll see all the games are the broadcasts are put up there. Also, we've got highlight videos of the week. So, you know, every week we try to do 3 streams, so you get 6 live games. And then we'll show the highlight package where we'll show you highlights of 6 other games, and then we'll give you all the scores. So if your favorite team isn't playing in one of our games, you can find out how they did. Maybe you'll even see their highlights if they're in a marquee game. And then when the standings start to come out, when the rankings start to come out, we'll be posting that in the highlight video. But do check it out. It's on South Tucson local access. It's just we just rip it right from the local access channels. So it's got like some of the bulletin board stuff in the beginning, but don't mind that. It's fine.
Makes the reception. Gain of 22 yards. That makes it
And that's a nice catch by Jimmy Collins. First and goal. About time. Hacking Jeans trying to do something here.
They just got to come up with something, anything. It's probably going to be better than this.
And Archer, a lot of time to throw. He's going to take off running. He's got a wide open lane. Gets the touchdown, and of course, the tackle is finished in the end zone. It's not going to be a goose egg for Hacking Jeans. They got 6, looking to be 7.
It's just going to be like the NHL. We're going to make it 7.
Yep, make it 7.
And they're all going to be meaningless.
Wait, what? What is that a reference to?
It was the whole movement before the Winnipeg Jets moved out of Atlanta to become the Jets that Canada needs a 7th team.
Ah. Why couldn't it just be Quebec? And they go for the onside kick. Pablo's able to recover it. They're going to start things off on the 40. Rushing it up the middle. That is Cody Crosby getting the hand on that one, and he's down, and there's a Hacking Jeans player that just trips right over him. Oh, these kids are dumb as hell sometimes. And they're going to let the clock run.
But they're good kids, and we love them. Sometimes we get mad at them, though. They're good kids all around.
Hester had a dude standing on him just there. Robert Hester with another rush up the middle, killing some clock. Letting this clock just run down. The game is basically over as far as Pablo's is concerned. They're just going to let some air out of this football. Hand it off when there's about 3 seconds left on the play clock. And just drain this clock.
They're just going to sit on them.
Like the oil in a fryer at Pablo's Roadside Tacos.
They have dumped the...
Oh, they're going to throw it!
Oh!
Why do you throw it? Well, it's 4th and 4. And it looks like Pablo's are going to go for it. Why? I guess it's too close to punt and too far to kick. And the catch is made. Oh, and what a hit. Lester Matthews, another big catch. 7 receptions, 132 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 bruised sternum after that blast of a hit. That's just a statement. That's just the defender for Hacking Jeans. Just pissed off at this point, and I can't say I blame him. Cody Crosby, 2 yards up the middle. Gonna continue to run some clock down. Take us down to 14 seconds. I can't imagine Pablo's will want to go for another score here, but maybe. Up the middle, first down. And there's a flag on the play, which is going to stop the clock. A face mask. It's on Stan Barclay.
Still first down.
And it's first down. Pablo's Roadside Tacos can kneel this one out, but they got one more play in them. Dare they go for another one? Yes, they do. It's a touchdown for Quentin Kane. It's 37-7, and there are some gamblers who I saw out of the corner of my eye tear up their tickets. That was a seemingly meaningless touchdown, except to everyone who gambled on it. I don't know who took a spread of Pablo's plus 27.
Some spread, huh?
Or Hacking Jeans plus 27. We want to get that again?
Some spread, huh?
And there's your player of the game, Quentin Kane. 102 yards, 2 rushing touchdowns, plus some receiving yards. I didn't see the number, so that is going to be it.
Oh, Lord, these were some dominant performances that we saw today.
Yes, that was a big one. So 38-7, the final score. Pablo's Roadside Tacos, they stay undefeated. They are 3-0, and we are down to 4 undefeated teams as we enter rivalry week. Danish Loose Chutney House, Sam and Sons Gazebo Repair, Taxes Roadhouse, and Pablo's Roadside Tacos are your 3-0 teams. We'll see how many of them can go to 4-0 next week. Until then, thank you very much to Blinky for joining me. It's always a pleasure having you here.
Yes, absolutely. Shout outs to matches ending in bullshit double count out finishes on free TV.
Oh boy. Well, oh boy. Well, that's gonna be it from us. We're gonna go ahead and tell you that the Paul Finequad show is next. He'll be taking all your calls from Phyllis in South Tucson, Tammy in South Tucson, Ivan in South Tucson.
And the Hackagene fans are gonna be pissed as fuck.
Oh yeah, if they can, there will be a lot of sounds of spittle and phlegm over the other line. That's gonna be it for us. I don't know when we're gonna be on again. We'll figure it out. Maybe we'll do like a game night sometime soon. I don't know when, but get some Jackbox games in, do that. But let's put on the radio. Let me put on the radio personality again. But until then, that's gonna conclude week 3 in South Tucson Youth Football. Be sure to check out the highlight package when it gets uploaded. Should be in about a day or so. Until then, that puts non-conference play in the books. We'll be back with Rivalry Week.
Rivalry Week.
For the next 7 weeks. Until then, you're listening to 89.3 FM, The Bone, also AM 1400, The Growler. And this is, of course, broadcast simulcast on Local Access Channel 22. Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Good night from South Tucson.
Good night and good luck. You'll need it out there because nobody's taking firearm training.